Have you had this very terrible experience of trying to, an idea? Maybe you're writing a script and then you just scribble, tear, and you've done that like 100 times. Why? Because it doesn't seem to come together for you. Everything that you're doing, the more you're looking at it, the more it's not coming together for you. Or probably you've thought about writing a book. You've been on it for almost a decade, and yet it doesn't seem to be coming together for you. And I can relate with that. It is called the Perfectionist Syndrome. Now, there are people who will never do anything until it is perfect. Well, that on its own is good. It is good to, to model excellence. It's good to want everything, all the pieces of everything to be together, to be in place. It's okay to want the art to be able to predict the outcome of whatever it is that you're doing, and then give it the coloration that you have intended in your mind before bringing it forth. But the problem with the perfectionist syndrome is that it always delays action. Most times, a lot of people have good ideas. They sat on it over time, only to realize that the same thing they are thought about over and over for a period of time, now someone else is already doing it. And when it's time for them to put forth theirs, it looks like they are copying the other person. Meanwhile, the idea was originally theirs. God made us in his image, but he didn't make us perfect. Human beings are not perfect. Imperfection is actually one of our defining characteristics. It makes you want to do better. It makes you want to grow. It makes you, want to outdo whatever records you've done in the past. It keeps you perpetually on edge to improve on your previous achievement. That is the power of imperfection. But to suffer for this perfectionist syndrome is to be trapped. Sometimes one of the foremost dangers of this perfectionist syndrome is that it traps you in the thought or in the clause of procrastination. You just realize that you're delaying action, and time is passing. And time is a unit of life, very important as far as destiny is concerned. Every idea that God gives you is time-bound. Imagine the things that you're doing today. If you had done them many years ago, it wouldn't make sense. Or imagine the things you did many years ago. If you're doing them today, it won't make sense. Because life evolves, things are changing, times are changing, people are evolving, and so does technology and even knowledge. So if you don't put out that idea now, it will become obsolete. So quit that perfectionist syndrome. Don't enter into the danger of perfection. I want it to be top-notch. I want it to be like this. Otherwise, it won't come out. You will never or may never be able to do anything. Check everyone who has ever achieved anything. They went through the process of trial and error. They failed many times. And each time they failed, they didn't consider it as failure. They consider it as one of the ways on how not to do it. And the more they were being exposed to different strategies, they were also growing in the process of learning how to do it perfectly. So it eventually turned out. And that's why even the cars that we have, you see different series of cars, because no single item is perfect. No human being is perfect. No automobile is perfect. No electronic is perfect. If you see iPhones, for instance, you can see the different series, and each of them is an improvement in the previous one. Sometimes the difference may not be so significant, but the more you create, the more your creative potential opens for recreation. And that is very important. Life was made to be recreated, yes, and that is why we exist as humans. We create to recreate. It is only God who created once and for all, but as humans, we create to recreate. So whatever it is that it is on your mind, put it out. If it's a book, write it today. If it's a song, go and sing it today. Oh, don't think about your voice. They may say, or you may think that, your voice is not as good as Moses Bliss. Oh, your voice is not as good as Nathaniel Bassey. Think about it. If Chioma Jesus had thought about singing like Moses Bliss, she would never have done any song. but everybody has their own uniqueness. And there is a unique audience that has been created for that unique idea that you have. So quit that perfectionist syndrome. Don't enter into the danger of perfection. Do it now. Act now. Take action now. Write that book now. Sing that song now. Enroll for that program now. You will learn in the process. If you fail, no challenge. Rise up and pick up yourself and continue again until you get at it. By all means, don't fall into that trap of perfectionist syndrome. It may tie you to one spot and you may never be able to go further. You know, I'm always waiting for you. I'm waiting for you at the top. See you as I'm waiting for you at the very top of the ladder. God bless you. Congratulations.